What's up, everyone? This is Bill with BLRTUNING. You guys know what time it is. Today's watch is the Galaxy Watch 6. Really nice little watch. Got the ZH2 right there, Athena. Anyway, still got a quick little video for you guys. We want to introduce a new product that we carry on our website. We manufacture some delete plates. They're rear peg delete plates. These are for the KAWASAKI ZX10R and ZX10RR. So these will fit 2011 to 2024 models with your ZX10 and your ZX10RR. So this is going to be an exhaust bracket. So if you want to get rid of your rear pegs, the factory setup, the exhaust hangs from the right side rear peg. So this would get rid of that right side. Okay, this is a aluminum powder coated bracket, super lightweight, lighter than your rear peg. And then it does come with its own bolts right there, some stainless steel hardware. So the shorter bolt in here, I'll show you real quick. So you'll have two longer bolts. Those are for up here where your factory bolts would have been. And then the shorter one has a nylon lock nut with a washer, and that is going to be to hold your exhaust on. So this will work with an aftermarket exhaust or the stock exhaust. Then if you have, so on the, that'll be on your right side if you're using that factory exhaust hanger. I know got things like Brock's Performance, stuff like that, their exhaust systems, they have ones that will use the heel guard. There's others out there as well, low mount exhaust, stuff like that. They'll use the heel guard. In that case, you can delete the rear peg and use two of our rear peg block offs. So you can see we have ones that say ZX10R, Kawasaki, ZX10RR, boosted. I know a lot of guys put nitrous or turbo kits on these ZX10, so we want to make sure we got one that covers you guys as well. And then you got a blank one that just doesn't say anything. Okay, so we'll match this guy really good. Or you can go with one that says whatever. So you got those options in the text. We got these colors: the black, the fluorescent green, red, highlighter yellow, hot pink. Okay, so, and if you don't see a color on there that you're wanting, we do have lots of colors, but it's a lot to list on on the website. So if you see a different color that you want, there's a different color you want, then send us an email. But anyway, there'll be a link in the description below for this. So you'll be able to order two of these, one for the left, one for the right. They'll fit either side. You can order two of those, or you can order it with the exhaust hanger. Then there'll be a separate listing for the exhaust hanger by itself. So we'll head over to the bike here, show you the full install. Tools you need: you just need a 6mm Allen. We're just going to use the socket. This will use the bolts that it came in the box, right? But if you're mounting these, whether it's the left side or the right side, doesn't matter. If you're mounting these, it'll use your factory bolts. Cinch them down tight. They'll sink all the way in to the shoulder, and these fit nice and snug on there. Perfect fit. Okay, so remember, we manufacture these right here in the USA. Everything here is pretty high quality stuff. Let's head over to the bike. Okay, you can see here, this is a 2021 ZX10R. Remember, these parts fit 2011 to 2024 ZX10R and ZX10RR. So here's our 6mm Allens. To get off that left side rear peg, we're going to put one of our rear peg block offs over here. And then here you can see this SC Project exhaust uses the factory location. So we will use the new bolt to hang the exhaust that came in the kit, and the new bolts to go up here. If you were going to use one of our block off plates, you would just simply remove these two and put it right up there. Okay, so let me get these off. These three here, these three bolts, and then the other side. Let me get that all off of there and show you guys what this looks like. It's pretty easy install. Should take you maybe 5-10 minutes. Okay, you can see here we got the two bolts out, that held our rear peg there. And on this bike, we're going to be putting on the one that says ZX10R in black. You can see it tucks right up underneath there. Basically, it just makes it so it looks like something was supposed to be there, right? If you leave this off, you have these two holes, you can stick the bolts in there, but then the shoulders stick out. You know, it looks pretty crappy. So we're just gonna wipe this down, just so it's nice and clean under here. I put that on there, it'll look like something's supposed to be there. It'll look, you know, like it belongs there, rather than looking like something's missing. Okay, I'll hold a couple of these others up there just so you can kind of get an idea as to what it looks like. There you got the one that says Kawasaki and the fluorescent green, right? This red, a really nice red, you can see that there. You got the one that says boosted here. Okay, and then remember we do have that blank one as well. You can see how that looks. And this middle part, it doesn't even stick out past the frame, it looks really sharp. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop this guy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. Remember, we're just using these factory bolts. You can put blue Loctite on them if you want. You don't really need to though, they do go down nice and snug, so they're not really doing anything anymore. So I'm gonna put that in there like so. We'll get these guys started. And what I like to do is pull this guy out here. So make sure that shoulder on that bolt feeds through that hole. There you go. And then we'll snug right on down. Remember, these are plastic. They're gonna last as long as the bike lasts. I'm not putting any weight on them or anything. They don't need to be aluminum or metal or steel or anything else. This makes them super light. We can custom, you know, you got that custom text on there. It says ZX10R. Super lightweight. You couldn't get any lighter weight than that. Okay, so there you are. ZX10R. We got that one installed. Now we'll hop over to the exhaust side. Okay, so over here at the exhaust side, you can see if you have a low mount exhaust that mounts down here or something that uses the heel guard, then you could just go with something like this. You know, these will thread all the way down, obviously, just like the other side. But you'd have something over here that has a block off plate. But in this scenario, and you'll be able to order those as a set. In this scenario, we're gonna need the exhaust hanger bracket because it has this SC Projects exhaust. So I'm gonna get that on there. Remember, use the bolts in the kit. The longer bolts are for up here, and then the shorter ones will go, or the shorter bolt and nut and washer will be for down here. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay guys, so we got the exhaust hanger set up on there, all bolted down tight. It uses a 13mm open end wrench, and that is for your nut back here with the nylon muck nut. It does have a washer back here. So the bolt goes through the hanger, through your exhaust bracket, washer, nylon lock nut. Okay, and these Allen wrench heads are 5mm. Okay, so unlike your factory, it's just 6mm. These are going to be 5mm. Remember, these come in the box with your aluminum bracket. And I used just a drop of blue Loctite up here on these bolts. We don't want them to vibrate out ever. So that's something that I would recommend. You'll see we do carry Loctite on our website as well if you don't have some. So that's how that gets all set up. Remember, you can order the bracket and the delete plate for the other side, or 2 delete plates. You'll also see a link in the description below to order the bracket by itself. So we'll have these in stock on our website, BLRTUNING.co. Okay, so you can see there, that's our block off on the left. Exhaust hanger on the right. Obviously, all the plastics are off this bike. We're doing a lot of work to this bike, but we wanted to be able to show it to you guys installed. Really clean look. Anyways, like I said, link in the description below. It's BLRTUNING.co. We are located right here in Vancouver, Washington. We work on bikes, we tune bikes, we manufacture parts. Give us a call, set up an appointment. We do work on Can-Am as well. Anyways, I'm Bill with BLRTUNING. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.